Good evening.
Yeah, hi, good evening. Nobody joined today.
I don't know why. People are, people are in Easter mood. I think Easter, right? This week, I think so.
Hmm.
Maybe people are enjoying Easter. So
Let's wait
yesterday,
for it.
what I was showing is that the Databricks Community Edition, but the actual Databricks com, uh, Community Edition, which we need to create is Azure Databricks. That I'll show you today. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So we need to follow that actually because we are using Azure Databricks, and how to create that we'll see, and how to create a pipeline using Azure Databricks we'll try to discuss today.
Okay. So we'll continue the class or we'll wait for some time?
Now we'll just wait for a couple of minutes and we'll start.
Yeah, that's what better.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Otherwise, we'll see for until another 5 to 10 minutes. If they don't, nobody joins, then maybe we can cancel it and we can continue tomorrow. Because
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
uh,
I'm okay for that
hmm.
because all are busy. Looks like.
Yesterday is a public holiday, right? And again, Friday is also public holiday.
Why yesterday? Holiday?
India yesterday is public holiday, right? Ambedkar
Okay, okay.
Jayanti.
Oh, okay, okay.
And the next Friday is Good Friday.
Oh, people are long weekend maybe.
Another 3 days only in the middle.
Maybe.
But in India only it is always, but in other places I think it's working.
But in Malaysia there is holiday, no? Usually for
Malaysia no
Diwali.
holiday. Malaysia no holiday working.
Oh, so Diwali
The
maybe we
Friday
have holiday
Friday
normally.
Friday is also working only.
I see. Okay, okay, okay.
No holiday for Good Friday.
I see. Okay. Good evening, Sneha. Sneha, good evening. Okay, I think Ram joined. Good evening, Ram. Am I audible? Ram? Ram Garu. I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible.
No, 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 I'm asking Ram. I want to hear Ram voice.
They are on mute.
I want to hear Ram voice. I'm just asking Ram. Okay, I think we can start. Maybe others will join us. So it's already 8:04. So we discussed about how to create a Databricks Community Edition, and in general, uh, when you go and see Databricks Community Edition is just for if at all you want to go and create any pipelines, only specific to Databricks, you need to create that. But in general, as a data engineer, we will create Databricks integrating with Azure. So Azure Databricks is the one which we need to create because as a Azure data engineer, I need to focus on Azure and Databricks integration, and my project definitely will involve Azure cloud computing plus Databricks distributed computing. So how to create that, and we'll see that. And let me share my screen. So I hope everybody have their own your own AWS Azure account. So you need to use that. Let me try to show you. Minute. So hope you were able to see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, now we are
Okay.
able to see.
Okay. So now we created a Databricks community edition and we were able to log in and see how I want to show you like how a Databricks environment will look like. But today we are going to create a Azure specific Databricks environment. So when I say Azure Databricks, as I mentioned, you will need to experience the Azure cloud computing. Plus, we also need to use the Databricks distributed computing. So Databricks is a platform in general. So Databricks is a platform that will allow us to build high scale data pipelines with high volume and also like distributed capabilities. And here we leverage the Azure cloud computing also as part of this particular integration. So how to create a Azure Databricks environment is we need to use a Azure Databricks service here in Azure environment. So you can search here directly, or you can, if you go and search for like Databricks or Azure, you can directly search. You can see here Databricks with Azure. You will see here. Click this, and you need to start with creating the new Azure Databricks like workspace. You need to click on this, and it will prompt you to enter your details. So I will use the existing resource work group, and I will give the name as demo database workspace, and you need to click on next, and you can keep as it is, and rest all other things, and click on review and create. And this is going to create a new Databricks workspace, and click on create, and it will be ready. And then once it is ready, you can see a launch button which you need to use it, and using that launch button you can open the like Databricks environment. But compared to yesterday, the database environment, you will see additional features here because it is Azure integrated. So you will see some additional features also which related to Azure environment. So we will see that. Just let us wait this account to be created, and as soon as it is completed, you will see a launch button also. So it will ask you to go to the resource, and you can see the Databricks workspace ready. And let us wait. And using this, what you have to do, we need to create a, when you are running, when you are going to run any Databricks environment specific PySpark commands, what is needed in Databricks, if I ask you?
Cluster? Is it?
Very good. I need to create a cluster again. So we will create that. So a compute is important here. Compared to yesterday, which is a pre-community edition, you will see only limited features. Today, I am creating a Azure specific Databricks edition. Now you will see some additional features compared to yesterday. Okay, we'll see that. And while creating this cluster also, I can create a single user or I can create a multi-user also. Both are okay. So we'll try to create, as of now, let us create a single user, and we will try to see how to create a specific PySpark notebook and how to convert that into a set of pipeline. And let us see. So if I click on home, and you will see this space is getting created, and you will see a launch button here. We need to wait for that. So let us wait for that. So deployment is in progress. Go to resource. So we need to wait for. So once the deployment is completed, so you will see a Databricks workspace ready. And in general, we will create a workspace by logging into database environment. But here, Azure is creating a Databricks environment and workspace, so it is ready now. So if you click on the deployment is completed, and if you click this, it will show me the resource here, and here you will see a launch button. Can you see that? Everyone, a launch workspace button is there. Click on this. Then it will open a Databricks environment. So I'm just clicking on this my connected Outlook ID, and which is going to create me the environment workspace. So this is ready now. If you observe here, yesterday there were no this kind of features, correct or not? Do you remember? There are only limited features in the free edition. When you come and see, this is now Microsoft Azure and Databricks together. Both are available here. So Azure and Databricks together, you can see here as an integrated environment. Now I need to go and create a compute, and you'll see multiple tabs here. Workspace, which is the default workspace, which it created with my email ID, and I also have workflows where I can create the data pipeline jobs here, and the third one compute where I can create the cluster, and then marketplace where you will see some of the features where I can connect directly to this particular tools also. So how to go and connect to other tools? Power BI, see this kind of tools, I can directly click on this and I can connect. So this is called marketplace. So on the partner connect, you can go and connect to the Databricks partners from here. And SQL editor is going to provide you the SQL a kind of warehouse environment where I can go and execute, and I can create the tables and other stuff. And we will create a cluster. First, let us create that. So I'm going to create a compute. So I'll just create. And here I can select a policy which is I'll just give a change optional compute, and I'm creating a okay. I need to create a single node, so let me go with this only. I don't want to create multi node here. And here I need to go and give the Databricks runtime edition. I can select the default one, whatever it is providing, and the rest all will be same. And where I can go and click on create compute, and it will create a, and there is an option here which I selected 120 minutes inactivity. I want to terminate it. So this is how Nagaraj, you were asking about this, right? It will automatically terminate after 120 minutes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Here you can configure that. If you
Okay.
don't do that, it will be continuously running and you will be chargeable. To overcome or avoid that, try to give that value. By default, it will only give the 120 minutes.
No,
I can
if it
reduce
is
that.
enabled, if the check button is selected, that means it
It will
will
terminate. It will terminate after
it
120
will
minutes.
terminate. Even though if we manually we don't terminate, it will get terminated
Yeah,
by
it will automatically terminated. If you uncheck this one, it will be keep on running continuously and you will be chargeable.
it will be chargeable. Okay.
So always better check this and try to check this checkbox and give how many minutes you want to keep it active, and after how many minutes you want to terminate also. So in general, default 120. So I we can keep the same and you can even change it later also. So after 120 minutes, what happens? This will be automatically terminated even if you don't do anything. This is even
Okay.
available in other databases also, like Snowflake also do that same.
So this 120 minutes will be converted into the available credits. Is it? It will be deducted from the credits or?
Exactly. Correct. So this
Okay.
particular time is going to it will wait and it will convert. Correct. You're right.
Okay. Okay. Right.
So because this 120 minutes is running, no?
Yeah. Yes.
So you can reduce it. Whatever you want to reduce for 1 hour, and if you feel that after 1 hour and you want to go and terminate it, you can see. If you want manually terminate, you can terminate it. You don't even wait for 120 minutes. If
Correct.
at all you forget to do that, then it will terminate.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Now it is creating the cluster, and manual terminate. If at all you want to terminate manually, there is a button here. You can see here. So now it is showing some error. I don't know what is that error? What annoying. Let's try to do. Let me recreate this. Meanwhile, I'll open workspace. See here in this workspace, we need to go and create the different options available here. I can create a folder. I can just for a minute, guys. Yeah, here we can create multiple options available here. I can create a notebook. I can create a dashboard. I can create a SQL query. So I can create a ML flow experiment which is related to machine learning. So I just want to create a new workbook here. Or a new workbook. Let us wait the cluster to be created. It is created. So here what we do now, we'll create a pipeline and where we'll go and try to load the data and we'll try to use this cluster and create a pipeline. So to create a pipeline, we need to go and create, I want to create a pipeline of 3 tasks here. I want to ingest the data, I want to transform it, and I want to create a table on top of it, and we'll try to do that. So let us try to create that. And before that, I want to load the data. So I can load into the data into the files volume. And here I'll try to upload the file. I have a file. See, we have a limit of up to 5 GB we can upload here into Unity. This is called Unity catalog. So whatever I'm uploading, this is called Databricks Unity catalog and I can upload up to 5 GB. So I'm just loading the file. And this is where my file is sitting. And here my file will be loaded.
So there is no restriction. Any kind of file you can use, right? Even
You can load.
or
You can load any file. Correct. Correct.
any type of file.
It's same like a ELT process, no?
Correct. Correct. You're right. So I need to give override option. Already exist. I need to load into default and create a volume here. I'll give like a demo and then create. So here I'm uploading. This is the path. Can you see, right? My file is loading into a demo volume and I'm just uploading that. We are going to use this particular path to access the data. So my file is uploaded now. Just close this. Now I need to start creating the Python notebook. So one by one I'll create and I'll try to integrate them as a pipeline now. So one by one. So the first and foremost thing I need to create is the data ingestion part. I try to load this CSV file, and I need to clearly load the data from this path only. So I need to create a file path here. So let me try to use the file path. This is the file path which we just uploaded. And also, like, we need to go and since we are creating this particular data pipeline, we need to use some packages from PySpark side, and we'll try to load the data. And let me try to load those packages as well. So I want to load PySpark dot SQL dot types. I want to import all, and then table name which I want to create after I ingest this particular CSV file. I want to go and create online retail is my table name I want to go and create. And when you are loading this data, you need to store the log file of the pipeline in some location. For that, what I want to do, I want to create a checkpoint path. Checkpoint path is basically, it will go and help you to debug later. Checkpoint path location. So I want to create a checkpoint path here. So where I want to create the checkpoint location, like in the demo only. And now I need to go and create a schema for this particular file. So to create the schema, I need to use a struct type keyword. Equal to the struct type is, if you see here, the beauty with Databricks is it is automatically generating. Did you saw that, everyone? According to my file, which is uploaded into this particular path, right? Observe here, these columns are from the file only. I know that the online retail file, there are some columns available. It is automatically accepting from the file, and it is trying to move this particular file column names to in this location. You understood, right?
Yes.
So it's automatically generating. It will generate other columns also. So let us see.
Oh,
Invoice number, see.
super.
So that is the beauty. That's what you have to understand. See, all this is generating.
Oh,
See, this is all from the file only. I just upload the file into this Databricks file path, and it is automatically generating all this from that file only. So it will go and review the file, and if any column names available, it is automatically providing the data types also. But here, one thing is I need to change the data types. The invoice number in general, it will be integer type, so I'll change that. Okay, I'll use integer type for this, and the stock code is string type only, and description also string type, quantity integer type, and invoice date it considering as timestamp, that's fine, and unit price as double, and then customer ID integer, and country as string type. So automatically it is generating this. So once you finish it, that now we need to go and try to read the data. How to read the data? This also will generate. You please see, it is automatically generating. Can you see that, everyone? And how to read the data, what command required also it will automatically generate. You can see here. So this is the file, right? CSV file. And it is coming from the Databricks file system only. So we mention that as a format as cloud files. And then I'll try to give the schema. So it is generating again. So it is adding all the properties, but we do not need all these properties. So file format is required. And then I need to say the schema as the schema only. So let me try to add schema as schema. And then schema as schema means it will use this one, this entire schema here. And load file path and separator, we also have separator. So we'll add that also. What is our separator here? Comma, right? Correct or not?
Yeah, comma separator.
So it should automatically see checkpoint location, it is selecting. I'll also add dot option. I'll add see it is taking as a separator as a comma. You can see here. So all this is it is generating. I hope you people are following. I am not directed. See, bright stream, and then next what is required is option path. See, this is my path which I gave, and checkpoint path which we created already here. This one. This is picking up that one only here. So everything it is generating. We do not need to generate it at all. So we need to go and try to like push into a table here, and let us try to create into a table. I don't want to start it. I want to create a the two table is nothing but table name. Table name we already stored here. This is my table name. So now, so this one I created, and this one we are going to call. So this is completed. Now I need to go and like add this particular code, and now this is done. This is my first data ingestion part. So we are just defining the code to ingest my data. So this one I'll share with some name, and I'll go and save the name of this particular like file as let us try to give as like ingest data or loading data, something like that. So I'll try to save that. So this will be saved as node underscore data dot ipynb. Correct? No. So ipynb means what? That is the Python file. It will go and create. Okay, so this is the first file. So now I'll go and create another file. I go back to workspace, and one file got created. Next I'll create one more. So I can create a duplicate also. You can clone it. So I want to go and give the name as like transform data. So clone means what? It will try to create a duplicate. So we'll try to update this one. Hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. So instead of like recreating, I'm just trying to create a like IPython file for the transformation. So what I need to do, I need to create a table. So my table name I want to go and create is, so this is like a, I want to create a SQL table. So I will give the SQL kind of commands here. So I'll say create. So I need to select the language as SQL here. So I will create or replace. So it is automatically like creating a table name also, if you observe here. So I want to create the table name as not like this. I want to give the name as online retail, something like that. Retail ra. So here I need to give, see it is generating. Did you saw that, everyone? Can you see that? Are you following, everyone?
Yes,
Yes or no?
yes.
Yes, yes, yes. It's why it's creating the
Schema,
it's creating the columns and
automatically generating. So based on my file columns, it is extracting
Hmm.
the customer ID
Are
and
you
then last.
pressing like control plus I and because of that it is generating or
No, no,
how?
I'm not pressing anything, Sneha. I'm just, I'm just when it is prompting, I'm clicking a tab. That's it to move forward. I'm not pressing anything. Because this is intelligent Databricks environment. That's what I'm showing you. I'm not
Okay.
pressing anything. It is automatically generating the schema. That's what I'm saying. Based on the file which we uploaded, right? According to that, it is generating.
So that
See,
location
this
will have
also,
only one file, or
this also, the drop command also, it is showing us. It is just recommending. You understood, right? It is recommending. If you want to use it, you can use it. Or else you can write your own commands also.
yeah. But one thing,
Mm.
since there is only one file in that location, it is
Correct.
showing the current file structure. What about the multiple files if you have?
So multiple files in the sense, I think based on the data, uh, it will consider the most recent file, I think, as per the timestamp.
Okay.
As per, yeah,
Because in the load data load data structure, what you just now we mentioned, we have not mentioned any specific file name, right? We just given the path only.
correct. There also it was asking, it automatically identify the path only, because
Okay.
whatever the file available, the most recent file, it is considering that. We have only one file, no?
Okay. Yes, 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 yes.
So that's what. So what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to load this data, and we'll try to push into this file. Just 1 minute. So we already created a online return table in the previous notebook, correct? No, with our data. So I'm going to select the data from that particular.
Yeah, select done from that table, from
Select
that
star from
source.
that particular table. So I'll try to select that.
Oh, okay.
So automatically it will generate, but I am going to select from that table only because my data is coming from that table. So I'll just try to select the columns. I'll try to do. This is what our table, right? So insert into this particular raw table, and we are selecting the data need to be
Actually, we
loaded.
need to remove comma from country, no?
After country, comma remove.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, now it is ready. So we need to go and save this also. So whatever the commands we entered, this is SQL file. Okay. The previous one, a Python notebook. So Python notebook, and where we extracted the data from that particular path where we uploaded, and then from there it will pick up and it will create a table with name online retail table. That particular retail table we are using here, just like a simple transformation I'm showing you. Okay. So it can be sometimes multiple tables also you join and push into the intermediate tables, correct? No, the transformations may happen. Like for example, this is simple insert statement I am showing you, but sometimes it may have multiple tables involved and we'll push into this table also.
Yes.
So now what I will do, I'll go back to workspace and I'll try to create the next one, which is going to load the data. So we created the two files here for our like data pipeline. The third one, which I want to go and create, and here let me try to, I need to query the data. So let us try to go and here we already, and I think let me try to do this to. So I think two tasks are sufficient for us. So let us try to create a like data pipeline with these two tasks now. So let us try to do that. So there is a this button here, and here I need to go and create a job. So I need to create a like a job here to go and create a data pipeline. So let us try to go to workflows here. And here I need to click on create jobs. So when I create a job here, right, it will show us so what task you want to go and create. So here I need to select. So I can give some name here. So the notebook I need to go and select here, type, and which notebook I need to select. So we know, right, the first one is this one, correct or not? So I confirm that. So next I need to create a task for this, and this will be created automatically. So next I need to add one more task, and that also notebook only, right? So this one I'll say so transform data. So this also notebook only. I'll select the second one and confirm. So I'll create a task for this. So I'll only keep these two, and we'll try to run this pipeline. And let us go back. So this pipeline I'm going to run. So by this pipeline, what we should have? We should have a online retail table and online retail raw table both. Both should be there. So when you run this particular pipeline here, so I can run directly or I can even schedule also. So scheduling also possible, but as of now, I want to go and run this pipeline directly as a one-time activity. So as soon as you run this, it will go and trigger the run, and it is trying to it is showing this pending. Let us try to wait. You can see it is running. Can you see that, everyone? So now it is running, and it has to pick up the data, and it has to load the data, and then It also need to run these tasks one by one. Let us wait. It should run or okay, I know why it is not running. Maybe I think I need to see whether that cluster is ready or not. Just let us wait. I'm closing the run. I need to see whether the compute is ready or not. Oh, compute was not ready. That is the reason. I don't know why it is not. Allow me to create. Let me do one thing. So because the compute is not ready, it's not running. Not one. Do this. So that the pipeline was not running and it is waiting because the cluster is not ready. So that is the reason. So we'll go back here and this is the one and we'll try to rerun this. And these are the tasks, correct? No, we created. Now we need to wait for the compute to be ready. So before you run this particular pipeline, make sure your compute is ready. Now you should understand why we need a cluster, correct? No, everyone. So without a cluster or compute, we can't execute this pipeline. Are you clear? All of you?
Yeah, but we created compute multiple times, right? But
No,
the
it is.
previous one is not
I don't know.
created.
It is saying some issue. I don't know why. I'm just trying to create maybe this particular time it is quota exceeded. I think so. So it is saying like
Okay,
that.
okay, that's fine. But the thing is,
In a real-time
we have
environment, you will not get this kind of issues. This is just like a
okay. So
personal
we
account, right?
created two jobs, right? Demo and
Two
sorry,
clusters I tried to create, not jobs.
okay, two
Okay,
clusters.
so two clusters I created, but they got failed for some reason. But I created one more now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm about to talk about tasks. Just now we created, right? Load data and raw data.
Correct. Workflow.
So
Here.
okay. So now how we map this two tasks to this new cluster?
The
New
cluster to be
compute.
ready. The cluster to be ready. Automatically, it will pick up the running cluster now. So whatever it is.
Okay,
So
okay,
so
fine.
my cluster is not turning, so it's why it is not running. So I
Right.
need to go and wait for the cluster to be ready, and we can go and once that is ready, we can run it.
Okay.
Yeah. So just let us wait. We'll see that. So from your case also try to see whether the cluster is available and before creating the pipeline to ensure that you can run it.
Yeah.
So this is going to create two tables now, one from the source file and second one the transformed table like that.
Yeah. Target file and transform the data.
Correct, exactly. But in general, it will be like a very simple data pipeline, but I'll show you a complex pipeline also.
Yeah.
Just to create a sample pipeline, I'm showing you. Okay, you understood, right, the process and how to create the cluster. And once the cluster is ready, go to workflows. And then here you will create a job. But before going to the jobs, go to workspace and create these two. One is load data, which is a Python notebook. Second one is a SQL. Correct? No? The language is SQL. I need to select here.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I need to create the table. And I need to go and push the data into the table. And then I need to go to the workflows and create click on create job and start creating your tasks here one by one. And this task to be mapped with the notebook. Correct? No? Here notebook you need to select and give the path. Select this one. First one, second one. So once after you mapped it, then it will be enabled and you can run this. And you need to see once after it is completed, you should verify the tables got created or not. In escalator, you can go and see.
For
So
SQL file also type we have to select as notebook or something
no,
else.
no. For SQL, I need to select SQL. No, that's what I was showing you. Here, you go here to the workspace, and the second one is the SQL type. You can see here. I changed this. The SQL create table, I selected as SQL only. You can see. Can you see that? For
Yeah.
other one I selected as Python notebook. That also you can see. But by default, it will be Python. You need to click this and change this to SQL.
Okay.
So I can even use Scala also if you know. But as of now, we only deal with these two. Scala is, I think, a little bit complex to write the code. So Python is easy in general.
So
Okay.
these are the available option Markdown,
Correct.
Markdown,
So,
and
so, so
Python.
only 4 languages here. Markdown is just
Are-
like it will try to give you some information about what you are doing in that particular file, just like a comment.
Okay. So we can
So
still select R also.
R also correct. R programming also. If you know R, you can use R programming.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. See, Python is the easiest one, and SQL also you know, right? See, both are okay. But
Yes.
if you want to use Scala, again you should learn Scala here. Scala is almost near to, I feel, Java. If you know Java, you can use Scala also. There is no harm in that.
Oh,
Because Databricks was developed on Spark, and Spark was developed in Scala. So you can use Scala also.
okay. Great.
Okay. So maybe it's taking time. So you please try that from your side and create a compute and then start creating this particular pipeline. And I'll share the document step by step. Document is there. How to create this also. First, how to create a notebook, and before that, how to upload the file and how to go and create the first Python notebook for the first task in the pipeline. Second one, how to create the SQL file for the second task, and then how to integrate that. I have a document. I'm going to share that. Just follow that and create from your side.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So like after creating the SQL workspace in the workflow, when we
Mm.
go and then we creating the can you,
Job.
if possible,
Job.
can you
Job.
share your
One.
screen?
Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah. Sorry. Here, go to the workflow.
Your
Wait.
screen is, yeah.
Wait. Here.
It's,
No,
you
it's your
have to
screen
load
is
this.
not visible.
Now it should be visible.
Yeah, now it is.
Go to the workflows here and then create job.
Yeah.
So in this create job, you will see tasks here. The first task, I can give some name, unique name here. Maybe I gave load data. You can give ingest data also, whatever the name. And no, it should be type notebook only. Correct? No, the first one, because
Yeah.
that is a Python notebook. Correct? No. You
Yeah.
keep this.
And then for second, what to choose for SQL?
SQL also you have like SQL, right? You can select that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
This
got
one
it.
you can have. So path you need to clearly mention here. So this is load data and confirm, and then it will click on create task. It will create. The second one will automatically show you add task. Click this and then click on this particular task, and this is a SQL file. No, click this.
Yeah.
So automatically it will change to SQL here when you select SQL file. Okay,
Mm.
so I'll
Okay.
say something, some move data, something like that, and then the SQL task I'm creating. So I need to give the correct path. So go and select workspace. The path I need to select nothing but the where it is.
Maybe that SQL file.
Wait. SQL file, SQL task here. No, I think let me change. It's behind. No, actually this SQL file only, but this is like a notebook file. Let me try to. Just a minute. So, one. Something this. Add a task. When I click on notebook kernel, it should come because we created in the notebook, but SQL path. So this is notebook only. The notebook only here, not like SQL because the language is SQL, but it is a notebook only. So we need to select notebook only. But here you will select the path, not SQL here. So let me show you. The automatically pick up. Okay, we did a notebook with SQL code. Neha. not like SQL file. This is not a .SQL file. Huh? This is a
Okay.
Databricks notebook with SQL code. We need to select this one. Okay, select this, confirm, and then create task. So once this is done, then automatically this will be enabled. So when this is enabled, click this, and it will try to run the pipeline, and it will should create two tables. Once the tables are ready, you should see them, and you can go to the SQL editor, and here you should see them in the default schema. Here, default schema, and you should see in the demo the two tables here. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay then. So we'll connect tomorrow and we'll continue.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
No worries, ma'am.